So I'm not long back from the hairdressers, which is a nightmare experience for me. So when you go to the hairdressers as an autistic person, it's not great. I imagine most people would struggle with this experience. So I generally go to the hairdressers about once a year because I cannot cope with the overstimulation that I get when I'm in the salon. And the reason I do go at all is just because I love what I come out with and I can't really achieve that on my own. So yeah, I like something that's low maintenance and like easy to manage and I don't have to keep going back. But today is really annoying. So I went in and I basically said that I wanted like to come out brown, but like with tones through it and like a balayage type thing, where it got a little bit lighter at the bottom. That's kind of always what I've really had. But the hairdresser that I had, he was like, "Oh, that's so like old fashioned now, and it's so outdated, and I really hate it, and here's the reasons why." So he basically convinced me to get whatever this is. I don't even know what this is. Like, I know he put foils in, so I must have got highlights, but then at the same time, he blended my colours. Anyway, so if this is not the colours that I chose, like he gave me the palette, with all the little hair pieces on it, and I was pointing to the browner colours, like the caramelly colours. And again, he was like, I don't really think they'll suit you. And he was pointing to some other colours. And I was just like, look, at the end of the day, I trust you. I don't really know much about hair, as long as it, doesn't look too bad with my skin complexion because I'm quite white. So yeah, we're carrying on. But then, like, when he's putting the foils in, I'm getting like upset inside my head because I'm realising I didn't speak up for myself and now I'm probably going to turn out blonde. I don't know. And I'm really discouraged by that because that's more high maintenance and I've been there, done that, and I just can't be bothered with it. And it's so expensive as well. Like the hairdresser that I go to is ridiculously priced. I go to it because they are brilliant as well, but it is kind of a once a year kind of limit for me. But anyway, so this is not the colour that I asked for. It is a lovely colour and I think it suits me, but it's not what I asked for. And then just the whole experience. He's like talking to me, asking me loads of questions. I don't give much back because I'm not talking kind of person when I go to hairdressers. Umpteen people, at least 8 times, asked me if I wanted a drink, and I'm saying no every single time, getting a little bit more frustrated every time someone asks me. And I get they're just being kind and friendly and they want to give good customer service, blah blah blah, but literally I don't want a drink. Stop asking me. I get my hair washed and the woman who's washing my hair doesn't ask if I want a head massage, doesn't ask if I want my feet lifted, like reclined. She just does these things anyway. I would always say no because I hate getting my hair washed. It's so uncomfortable, like your neck really hurts. I'm pretty sure that's everyone's experience. But massaging seemed to feel like it was taking 45 minutes. I know it was probably 2 minutes, but it felt like she was massaging my head forever, and it was like the worst experience ever. I could feel my skin crawling. I literally was just like the whole time, when is this going to be finished? When is she going to take her fingers out of my head? And it was not relaxing at all for me. And I imagine that is probably quite a nice experience for most people. That's why they offer it. But they didn't ask, so I didn't have the opportunity to say no, and I felt like I couldn't say no halfway through. It was like, again, I didn't have a voice. I just let them do whatever they want to me. I'm such a mug. Anyway, we get back and then he's doing the colour melt thing. Anyway, fast forward, and when he's done and he's just about to blow dry it, he's asking me a ton more questions, and I'm like, I don't know the answers to any of these, so I'm just kind of like nodding away. And then he gets someone to help him on either side, so he's blow drying this side and someone else is blowing drying this side, both either sides of my head, right? And then he decides to start asking me more questions. I can't hear him. Like, who can hear someone when there's 2 hairdryers on either side of your head, right? Like, so I'm just, I don't know what I'm saying yes to. I'm not got a clue what we're talking about. And then afterwards, he asks me how I want it set. And I says, oh, blow dry is just fine for me. And he's like, oh, do you not want a curl? And I say, no, I'm okay because I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day. It's just a waste of time. And then he's like, oh, well, I'm getting so-and-so to come and help me straighten it anyway. So again, 2 people doing my hair, and then they both start curling it. And I'm like, I must have agreed to this. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I said no. Anyway, I don't speak up for myself again because I've already started, and I'm like, can't back out now. I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'm used to my hair curly. It's just, I do it my own way, and there's no point today. I feel like it's adding damage to my hair when I don't need it. He puts more product in my hair. I didn't want any product at all. It's just very overstimulating. There's so many noises going on. There's so many smells I can smell. There's so many conversations around me. Like, everyone talks at the hairdressers. Why? You can't hear anything. But there's like music blasting, and it's December, so it's Christmas music blasting, and some of the staff are like, yay, giddy giddy, we're walking around the salon. But I'm like, oh man, get me out of this place. This is why I only come once a year. I think a salon experience is supposed to be like a really lovely, luxurious experience for people, and that's why they go all the time. But for me, I couldn't care less. Like, I hate it. And the only reason I go is because, like, they know about hair and I don't, and I feel like it's good to get a proper cut, a little bit of colour to like make it, a bit more nicer to look at. And I can't wait for a whole year to go past where I don't have to go back again. He takes me to the product section, and he's like pulling out all these products, and he's like, oh, this is what I use, and then, oh, this would be great with your hair type, and oh, you really need to try this. There's a Rolls Royce section of, I don't know what he was showing me, oils. He says, this is what you need, and he puts them all beside the till, and he's like, I'll just let the woman tally that up for you. And I'm sitting thinking, like, I came into the salon and I asked for a balayage, and he like complained that he doesn't think that was good for me, so he gave me highlights and melts. I don't know what he did to me, but it wasn't what I asked for, so it ended up being double the price I was wanting to pay anyway. So the woman behind the till, she's like, oh, do you want me to tally this all up? And I was just like, no. Like, I don't know how much all that's going to cost, but this is a salon, so it's not going to be affordable to me. It's literally Christmas around the corner. So I just said, no, it's okay. I'll just like come back next month for those products. Thanks anyway. And I'm really glad. That was like the only time in the whole experience that I spoke up for myself. Otherwise, it would have just been extortionate. I mean, it really was extortionate what I had to pay, but I think that's the norm nowadays. I don't know. So yeah, I leave the salon and I'm like, I'm not even happy with how it sits. Like, he had my part in right in the middle, so this side was all like bunched up. So I'm walking back to my car and I'm trying to like pull it back to what sits naturally for me, which is like where my partner is here. I get back to my car, I go home, and I'm just like so ready for a lie down now. I'm so done. I think I've had something on every day for the last 8 days that's been out of my normal routine. And I think I've just got to that point where, like, I hate December. I hate the build up to Christmas. I hate that we have to go to all these different things. And I like to get my hair done at Christmas time because it's nice on Christmas Day. It's nice to start the new year with like a fresh new look that looks, like really lovely. So that's usually when I go to the hairdressers, but I don't know why I do it so close to Christmas, because it's already overstimulating and a hard month for me, and boy, I just can't wait for it to all be over. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd come on. I know going to hairdressers is not a fun experience for a lot of people. That was mine today. I'm happy with it. It's not as dark as I wanted it to be. Like, this is a lot lighter than my natural root colour. So when it does grow out, it is going to need a little bit of maintenance, which I'm not happy about. But I'll just deal with that in a couple of months when I start to notice it not looking as great. So yeah, that's me. But thanks for watching.